I knew I should have switched to my working controller before I started streaming. Anyway, everyone, welcome to update 1.31 of Gran Turismo Sport. Exciting times here. Just going to quickly check the audio. Yep, seems to be working fine. As usual, I'll have the live chat up. Going to be a bit easier to monitor with it not being online stuff. So, let's just jump into it, to quote Philip DeFranco himself. Cars added: BMW M3 Coupe from 2007, Chevrolet Corvette Stingray Sport Coupe, the C2 generation from 1963, the Ferrari F50 from 1995, the Gredi Fugu Z or Z, or however you want to pronounce it, the McLaren P1 GTR from 2016, the Pontiac Firebird Trans Am from 1978, and the I can speak today, the Tesla Motors Model S Signature Performance from 2012. New track: Tokyo Expressway has a south loop now in outer and inner variations. You can see, I believe that's the outer variation. It's the variation that wasn't shown at the live event on screen there. Going to be quite interesting there. Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya, I can pronounce that now, being added to circuit experience, so we'll be going through that today as well. New spots being added to Season's Greetings, of course, it being December. Spots related to Peugeot have been added, so like a Peugeot museum sort of section there. You can also see Citroen and a DS logo on the side of that building, as well as the Peugeot lion. Museum features being added to the FIA. SJ Gaming, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, first person in the chat, so of course welcome. Okay, that's pretty much everything for the intro card real quick. Now before I start, I just want to quickly check my activity feed. Just quickly, okay. I'll get to that in a bit. Can I save? Just to make sure. Come on. Quit auto-saving. So yeah, essentially what I'm probably going to be doing first is going to Brand Central, just seeing the cars in the dealership. Cool. Oh, of course with the new section, the museum section, the FI has been added to the partners thing as well. We'll check that out. Won't go through all the slides, but I will just see from there. Has that always been the Pontiac logo? I know it's been that shape, I just don't remember it being that. Huh. Anyway, we'll start over here with Chevrolet in the Americas region. Of course, here is the car in question, the Chevrolet Corvette C2, a classic from the original Gran Turismo. I remember this is one that you could use in arcade mode. Favourite of mine because it had quite a lot of horsepower compared to around the 276 of all of the Japanese import sports cars. Well, not really imports, because I assume that Gran Turismo 1 was set in Japan. Looking very nice. Got those pop-up headlights. Not popping up at the moment. They might not even be pop-up headlights for all I know. Nah, surely, because the way they're sort of styled. But yet looking very, very sleek there. You see that sort of indentation on the side that's pretty much stayed as a feature of Chevrolet Corvettes. throughout the generation. I'm just gonna quickly go into here. You can actually no, I'll show all the colours. You can get it in because why not? So ermine white, Sebring silver metallic, silver blue, riverside red, saddle tan, Daytona blue, and tuxedo black. And yeah, the headlights do pop up. Moving on to Tesla for, I believe it's the second real-life electric car. It is the Model S Signature Performance. Really revolutionized the market of electric vehicles. 422 horsepower. Weighs a lot, of course, because of the batteries. It's rear engine, rear drive, apparently, according to that. So that's quite an interesting feature. Of course, unfortunately, with it being electric, it puts it in Group X, just like the BMW i3. Yeah, besides that, styling wise, a bit similar to the Maserati that we had in the last update. Well, of course, it being electric. Let's just see the colours. Tesla Multicoat Red, Metallic Brown. Oh, that's an interesting concept. Metallic Brown, Metallic Green, Metallic Blue, Solid Black, Cone Pone Tone, apparently, according to the corner there, Metallic Grey, Metallic Silver, Tesla Multicoat Pearl White, and Solid White. That looks quite nice then. Oh, I've accidentally gone one stage too far. We'll get back here because we have a Pontiac to show you guys. It is of course the Firebird Trans Am car that made its debut in Gran Turismo in the previous game, Gran Turismo 6. Nice interior there, very pronounced styling, the sort of the gold trim. So of course the hood decal as well, very famous. N200, gonna be quite interesting to see how it does compared to other cars around the same design and performance. It was very good for top speed back in Gran Turismo 6, so yeah, we'll have to see how it is. Oh, it even has tyre text. Just noticed, that's quite a nice touch. Oh my, that is a lot of colour variations. Okay, so we've got Black Special Edition, Solar Gold Special Edition, Starlight Black Hoodbird, Starlight Black. So you can have the option of having the hood decal or not, I'd assume. So Starlight Black, Solar Gold Hoodbird, Solar Gold, Platinum Hoodbird, Platinum, Glacier Blue, Martinique Blue Hoodbird, I'm gonna assume that's how you pronounce that, Martinique Blue, Berkshire Green, Laredo Brown, Chesterfield Brown Hoodbird, Chesterfield Brown, Ember Mist, Carmine, Mayan Red Hoodbird, Mayan Red, Sundance Yellow Hoodbird, Sundance Yellow, Cameo White Hoodbird, and Cameo White. Yep, you can see there. Currently got 3 viewers in chat, one of them being myself, of course, on my phone monitoring said chat. Over to Europe, what do we have here then? We have McLaren. Now this will be something interesting, is the price of this P1 here. Oh, it's more than 1 million. 3,600,000. That's fairly certain that's around the same as cars like the Lamborghini Veneno and the Aston Martin Vulcan. Very race car-y interior, of course, as you would expect. Group X again. Would be interesting to see if any GT Planet leagues decide to use these Group X hypercars like this, the Vulcan, the Zonda R, stuff like that, and somehow BOP it into a league. I think that could be quite an interesting one. Of course, a very expensive one, more expensive than Le Mans prototype racing. Just available in the one colour, it's not listed. But of course it is the racing spec design, with that sort of very darkish green stripe running down the middle, and McLaren yellowy orange sort of thing there. Where shall we go next? Let's go down to BMW. Where we have the M3 from 2007 here. Of course, I believe we had the M3 GT of the same generation, I want to say. The Group 3 car, I believe it was GT2 specs. And this is the road going version. Fan favorite, of course, the M3, known for its driver responsiveness and giving you feedback and information and such. Relatively straightforward. I'm just saying words at this point. We have 4 actual viewers in stream now, which is nice. Alpine Lieb, something like that. Silverstone 2 Metallic, Space Growl Metallic. Oh wait, this is going to be a pain. This is going to be like random race commentary all over again. Some of these colour names. Sparkling Graphite Metallic, Interlagos Blau Metallic, Jerez Schwartz Metallic, Schwartz, and Melbourne Rot Metallic. Into Persia, where of course we have no new cars, but we have the related spots. So they have the 905B and the 908. They're on what appears to be some kind of balcony. That looks quite cool. There's like a Peugeot 106, I want to say, with tracks. Of course, a museum there. Some of these quite cool. There's like some images like the 2008 DKR machine there as well. That's quite interesting. More stuff in the museum. And of course some classic rally cars from the past there. And of course the 908. Oh, that might be the 907. It looks a bit less chunky. I think 907, if that even was a thing. I just know of the 908 because it's in game. So yeah, that's quite interesting stuff there. Of course, you can just download the update for yourself and see all of this stuff in your own time, take as many pictures as you want and stuff. Museum section of the FIA here. Oh, they even have link to their official website. Quite nice. Established 20th of June 1904. we'll just go through the first one of these. Yep, the AFC was founded following previous years 746 miles or 1,200 kilometers. Paris-Bordeaux-Paris race. Automobile Club de France or ACF has formed. Various other national automobile clubs would later be formed in other countries. So that is where the FIA began. Back to the cars now. In Ferrari, car brand new to the franchise. It is of course the much anticipated Ferrari F50. In Rosso Corsa, Supreme Moment, again the songs blocking the way, Rosso Barchetta, Giola Modena, Nero Daytona, Argento Nürburgring. Again, probably pronouncing these things wrong because I am not Italian. I'll just roll through this section so you can see the car a bit better. More angles. 511 horsepower stock, 1,900,000 credits, so definitely quite the expensive one. Of course, I haven't come prepared at all for this because I only have around 1 million credits, but hopefully with the GT League events that we'll be doing today, we should be able to get some more. I'm not sure if this will be broken up into parts like I did for the last content update. We'll have to see. Okay, that concludes everything in Europe. Of course, you could just have a link to the FIA stuff from there. And into the Asia region. We're in the Gran Turismo dealership. So they didn't list it as the Gran Turismo G-Ready or Gredi. Fugu said, or Z. It's in the Gran Turismo dealership. I've gone into it again. Only one colour there you saw. So let's just watch this. Winner of the 2015 Gran Turismo Awards at SEMA. Very, very nice car here. Potential rival to the Subaru BRZ, the Turn 14 distribution drift car. N300, so it's allowed to be in the N-Class events, which is nice. 300,000 credits, that's a decent enough price. Very lightweight at 1.1 tons. Although I suppose it is quite small-ish compared to more modern cars. So there we have that. What shall we see next? Let's go to Scapes. So of course, Season's Greetings seems brought to life by light. Of course, it being December, and Gran Turismo tradition at this point, every year they give us some extra holiday themed Scapes. Very pretty lights. I believe some of these were from previous updates, yeah. I think we shall finally... We'll start with the circuit experience like we did last time. So it's the Lamborghini Huracan GT3. No one of my friends has set a time yet, so I'll be the benchmark. I'm dying. Just please excuse me while I die quietly in the hole that is my room. Loading, loading, loading. Okay, turn 1 to turn 3. Here we are, some driving. Welcome back to the last update, guys. Well, technically the one before that, because there was a bug fix. Brake about here. Oh, okay. I forgot how twitchy this car. I've got traction control on. Oh, building up the miles. Of course, that's something to look forward to later in the episode. The car roulette. Traction control, that can go to off. Can I cheat by using a softer compound? No, I can't bother. So yeah, this car in particular, very twitchy to drive of the mid-engine rear drive cars. I personally find the Ferrari 458 a bit more challenging, especially with tyre wear comes a feature. Mind you, I haven't tried the Lamborghini with tyre wear on at the moment, so that might be something I have to see. Okay. That could have been a lot better, but I think it's a guaranteed gold. Yep. Just under a second below the gold time. So, good work. Building those miles early. On to the next one. Turn 4 to turn 9. Surprised they didn't actually give us the corner names. I don't necessarily know the corner names of this track, or even if it has any. Of course, if it doesn't have any, that would explain why they're not listed. Oh my, this thing is a pain in the neck. Definitely a car that benefits from tuning. Come on, don't do a Saswillow. There we go. This is probably really hard to watch. The car is very difficult to drive. I've missed the apex there. I ran wide onto the gravel. The helicopter's there, but I will not have a chance to speak to it. I have just got the gold. No doubt my time will be beaten by everyone else on my friends list, but it's good enough for me for now. On to the final bit. Possibly, oh no, the last chicane in this car, oh no. Well, I don't know. This is where I die, I guess. We'll see. And, oh, that was actually nice. That happened there. Okay, just let the car roll, bit of throttle, bit of throttle. I'll clip the gravel again. Okay. Nice and smooth. Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it! Okay, there we go. Got the gold again. Getting a bit of credits. Money! One lap attack. In theory, because I've got gold on all the... Oh! Preparing that, that's a new thing. Because I got gold in all the sectors first try, it should be quite straightforward. A 151.9 is the time required. Let's see how I do. Brake about here. Could have broke a bit later, but not taking any chances. Turn 3, very long sweep. I'll probably end up watching the videos, the tutorials that are provided by the game at some point, probably off stream though. Of course, you can watch those in your free time as well. Helicopter is hiding from me for no apparent reason. I've avoided the gravel again. No Sassuolo for me today. Although in fairness, Adam Sassuolo is way superior in his driving technique. Okay, that was quite smooth. This corner I didn't have much trouble with last time. I've outbroke myself. Of course. Okay, keep the steering angle very minimal to avoid sliding. Oh my. Okay. Tiptoe. Just crest over the anti-clips there. Okay, careful on the acceleration. There we go. That was a decent lap in my opinion. 1:47. Francis Clark, yes. Circuit de Catalunya is indeed in Spain, and we are still covering stuff from the last update for some reason. But yep, circuit experience done. Now we can move over to the GT League. I'll see if I can use any of the newer cars in the GT League events. But of course, before that, we have, yep, a car roulette. First of the episode. Welcome back to Car Roulette. Question is, what do I get? KTM crossbar. I am using a controller, yes. I do not have enough funds for a wheel or even a keyboard when I do the commentary stuff, which half the race guns Durton has made known to me on multiple occasions that I need to get myself on. I mastered loose terms of that. So that's done. What GT League events do we have here? We'll start with beginner league, as boring as that might be. Or not, because we'll immediately be starting with the South Outer Loop of Tokyo Expressway. This is the one that wasn't shown in the live events. Yeah, we'll start somewhere, I guess. I actually did have a wheel back on PlayStation 2. Oh, we could use the safety car. Oh, that's tempting. Should I use the safety car? You know what, I'm using the safety car. I don't even care. So it should automatically, yep. NES livery. Livery courtesy of Crazy John is here. Designed for promotional material for my online racing league, of course. A league that you can find on Half the Race Gone if you search that up. We have ourselves a meaty engine. V6, I believe it is, in a GTR. Okay. 988 horsepower. I'll reduce it down to the 100%. The way it can stay minimal, just so that it's a bit fairer. Sport softs. Oh, I've probably got to do something with the gearbox, have I? No. Not really. Well, it's all out of tune, but... Oh, that was a nice neon sign over there. I'm gonna get so distracted in this race, but anyway, for one of the first times on YouTube, here is the Tokyo Expressway South Outer Loop in all of its glory. Oh, what a perfect time of day to be using a pace car. Epileptics, please turn away, although there is a warning already. whenever you turn the PlayStation on, to seek doctor's permission or something like that. Anyway, going through turn 1. This has a decent width to it. So, oh, this section gets a bit tighter, but this could definitely be used for NES races, possibly. Have to see how it goes for next season. Going off the main expressway bit into this hairpin. There is the pit lane, which is that multi-story car park. And, oh, leaving the space. No! Already we've had a fatality. Well, I'm a safety car, so it's okay. Who would have thought that the safety car would be the most dangerous car on track? Very high speed straight here. Oh, curves quite a lot, doesn't it? But going through this straight in an LMP is quite exhilarating with the amount of curves it does. Oh, it's a chicane of death. Oh, it really is a chicane of death. Oh my, that's quite an interesting chicane though. I quite like that. Reminds me a bit of the one chicane on the Gran Turismo 3 variant of Special Stage Route 11. A bit. I do quite like that. Anyway, we're up into first. Not really been focusing on braking points, as you can clearly see, although it sort of goes without saying on this channel. All the sights. Am I glad that the GT League event here is at night? Looks absolutely beautiful. If you can see past the blue flaring lights. Again, I apologise for what is probably cringy braking points and stuff. Oh, there's some real curbs there. Not just the ones that are painted on, or no, those ones on exit were, but in some places there are real curbs. That's quite an interesting touch. Onto the very long straight here. I'm also using an automatic gearbox because I am a scrub. So if the gearbox screws up, that is my fault for tuning it, not my fault for not changing up. Oh, again. Oh, I'm so sorry. Really not used to driving road cars. I do all my racing in Group 3s and Group 1s and stuff. Yeah, I like that chicane. That is a nice chicane. That curb is just painted on as well, so you can run a bit wide and not lose too much time. See there how the gearbox just seemed to forget to change up automatically. Why did I lift off there? It was just a slight kink. Oh no, not again. Come on, get your act together, man. Oh no, oh, wall tap. Hopefully we'll be seeing the other layout, the layout that was used at the live event soon in the GT League. I mean, generally when they have updates featuring tracks, they tend to use said tracks quite a bit in the Gran Turismo League stuff. I'm so far ahead, I'm gonna take you through the pit lane. There it is. I suppose it didn't go through the actual pit stop cutscene because there's no tyre wear or anything. Plus it is the last lap. Quite an interesting thing how the pit lane is nowhere near the start-finish straight. It doesn't overlap the start-finish line. Similar to, was it Eiger Nordwand on Gran Turismo 5 and 6? It had a pit lane that went off to Narnia a bit. actually gone around there without hitting a wall. Chicane of amazingness, not the chicane of death. Real cubs here as well, and a few yellow anti-cuts. Just get into it real nice. So I tried using the handbrake a bit, didn't do much, just cut the power. And across the line, see, that's the AI's fault, not mine. I definitely didn't plan that. That concludes the first actual race of today. 17 miles, getting closer to the car roulette. Let's stick with the pace car, I think. Unless, chat, what do you want me to use? I believe I have... I'll go into show available garage cars. These are the ones I have. So, what did you want me to use? Completely up to you. If there's no response, I'll just stick with the safety car. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I guess I'm sticking with the safety car. Or pace car, or whatever. It's actually called the safety car here. I've just noticed the number. Oh no, that's atrocious. The NES logo on the side's been covered up by the Gran Turismo number plate. Fantastic. Can't even promote my own series right anymore. Fuji Speedway. Another track that was added relatively recently, within the last few months. In fact, I believe it was the last update. So, why have I gone in there? Oh, sneezing coming, I think. But we are about to start. Yep, sneezing coming. Excuse me. And yep, okay, this might be a bit unfair. The power advantage. Nice that CJ actually got the Nukeshot stripe where, right? It looks. What the colours for it at least. Oh no, I've gone to Narnia. Oh, that was some online lobby tactics there. Wait, hold on a second. I can afford to do this. Red rims. So the AI cars can actually change their rims as well. That's an interesting touch. I've not seen that before. Maybe it's new, maybe it's not. Around the outside I continue to go. Can I get a bit of a slide on? I can. Oh yes. Oh yes. What am I doing with my life? Oh no, not again. Can't be looking that bad on stream. Oh no, I'm being absolutely swarmed. What is this? What are the other two daily races? Oh, I'm not really a sport mode guy at the moment. I'm just doing the GT League events. I haven't done sport mode since March, in fact, but I can check after this race for you if you want. Is that Fomoko? Is that how it's pronounced? I assume I've gone to Narnia again. 4-wheel drive. There we go. Yeah, I think that's Fomoko. Yeah, sure, no problem. 206.1. I'm still dying. I've got the breaking point right, even though... Oh, no I haven't, I broke too early that time. Still. By no means a professional. By all means a scrub. And a slide McGee. Oh, come on. Handbrake, do your stuff. Oh, okay, grass does it for me. Oh, just avoided the wall there. Let's just get some more sliding action. Being a beginner league event, you shouldn't have much difficulty keeping ahead of them, even while sliding. Oh, the curb there, that was a bit scary. Oh, that was a nice, almost controlled looking slide there. Almost. Oh, could this be slide of the century? By my standards, I would say yes. Well done, me. So yeah, for Moko, just one more lap, bear with me here. That was a 156.8. Definitely going off to Narnia this time. Yep. Oh, there we go. Oh, into the gravel as well. Come on, four-wheel drive. Do your stuff. There we go. Just messing about. That's what I'm decent at. Not decent at racing, decent at messing about. To Narnia, yes. Definitely helps I have four-wheel drive in this thing. It's the only way I'm able to drift as well. Oh, I'm gonna act like I planned that. Almost. Wasn't even that good, but it's whatever. There's an electricity pylon over there. In fact, there's a few. Quite interesting. Very thick forest around the Fuji Speedway circuit. There, of course, you can see in the background as well Mount Fuji itself. This whole section gives you quite a decent view of it. I think it's captured quite well in Gran Turismo Sport. Oh, that is... no one saw that. No one saw that. Oh, fantastic. No one's seeing any of this. Gonna edit it out even though it's stream. Oh, let's not edit this one. Actually, yes, let's edit it out. Or not, actually, I've just about held on to it. Thank you, four-wheel drive, for being so easy to control. And we are sliding our way across the line. Oh, 360! Go on, AI, hold it! Well done. Just. Okay. Daily races, let's see what they are. Anyway, that is the end of the... what was this event called? The Nissan GTR Cup. So... both of those. And in case you missed it for Moko, you can't really go back, I think. I'm not sure, can you go back on stream? But we did the South Outer Loop of Tokyo Expressway at night with the pace car. That was quite a visual, spectacular experience. So you might want to check that out. Of course, one of the first times that layout's been shown online. Seen the other one. But anyway, sport mode, race entry. What are there? Well, the exhibition series is starting up soon. Let's just quickly see what this is. Autodromo Interlagos, Group 3. And oh, that's the manufacturer thing. I'll back out from that. Here are the daily races that you was on about. So one make in the Volkswagen Scirocco Group 4. That's quite an interesting one. Maggiore Center, rather. Maybe there will be a Maggiore South there. Who knows? Group 3 at Interlagos, classic there. And the longer race is Group 1 at Monza, no chicane. That's going to be quite the interesting one too. So yeah, hope that helped. Oh, you subscribed. Oh, thanks. Glad that I could be of service to you. Oh, look at this. You can see they've got cinematics again. With the update, they tend to do this quite a bit. Yeah, I'll just let the cinematics roll for now, so that they see the McLaren P1 in all of its majestic glory. See the driver in there as well. When it's flashing its lights. So they're being very experimental with this video. The Gredi Fugu Z or Fugu Z, or the Fuggers, or the Fungus. I'm probably just going to call it the Fungus. Either way, looking very, very nice there. Pontiac Firebird Trans Am in a different multi-story car park. I doubt it's the one on Tokyo South. BMW M3 Coupe on where else but the Nordschleife. Tesla Motors Model S going down a lane somewhere. Perhaps that's in the States. I get a shame that it's Group X, but saw it coming with the BMW i3 also. Oh, look at this. They've got changing lights on the Christmas tree as well, and the I don't know, those falling stars? That's a bit concerning. And of course that concludes it. So Clio RS, of course, not from this update. Neither is the Fittipaldi there. But we'll just jump back into GT League, because that is generally what I do best. So no more beginner league stuff. We are done with that. What do we have here then? Real circuit tours. We have more Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya, and Autodromo de Interlagos. So 5 laps for that, 6 laps for that. Let's start with Catalunya again. Wait, hold on, what? Non-race cars, that horsepower. Okay. I could be a bit cheap and use something with aero like this. So I think I will. Oh, it's even the exact horsepower limit as well already for me, so definitely gonna be using this. Oh wait, no, this is a chance to use an update car. It's just me here right now. I'm gonna go back. I think I have the time. Use an update car. Yep. That's what I shall do. Question is what? Quite a few road cars. Depends what's in my budget right now. Won't be able to show all of the cars in the update, unfortunately. Well, having the cinematics and stuff, but I won't be able to drive them. So, just me in the chat right now. All by myself. But that's to be expected. Wait, this might be an opportunity to use the Tesla. Now that I think about it. Because it is Group X, but it is a road car. I'll buy it and see what I can do. So, Tesla multicolour white. Teslas generally look best in white, a bit like iPhones. Personal opinion, of course. Look at that. There's a... I actually got to see a Model X in real life with its party piece, music show, light show, whatever it is. Yeah, I got to see that with my college. It was something going off in the city square and they took us down to that. So that was quite an entertaining time. Definitely look that up. Not 100% sure what it would be called, but Tesla, just look up Tesla Model X light show in your spare time. Let's see if I can use this. Oh no, I'm not going to Willow Springs. Select by manufacturer then. Can I use this? Yeah, it just requires the horsepower to be dropped. Out there. Could definitely use with going on a diet. I have the mileage points. Oh, it's still 1600 kilos. It's gonna need sport softs then. Besides that, you can customize that. It's an electric vehicle, so the transmission is stock, as you'd expect. You would specify electric vehicle there. What is the BMW i3 says that as well? I think, yeah, my college teacher actually has the BMW i3, fully electric. In fact, no, I think it's the hybrid one, the one where it uses a regular combustion engine to charge the battery, alongside what I'd imagine would be an alternator and stuff like that. Yep, quite the interesting startup noise there. Oh, there's a livery on that M3 Sport Evolution. Always cool to see the liveries that we get in these events. Got everything. So traction control off, yep. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna be very quiet now because I don't need to speak up, because this car is also very, very quiet. In case you haven't noticed, let's have a look at the interior. I'm not keep skipping too many cameras. Never really use interior view because it's off to one side and my brain cannot comprehend having more cards one side of me than the other. It's a bit odd. Anyway, we'll go back to exterior. The curbs are literally making more noise than the car at this point, as are the tyres on the brakes. Very spicy stuff. This car actually handles quite well considering the weight. Even though it has the weightless package. Oh no, I'm into the barrier. I'm not into the barrier. Offapple from Nukeshot Motorsport. There's a little sneak logo on the back of this Civic, and the Civic's being taken out by that Renault as well. I am absolutely messing everyone up. There's a Mustang Mach 1 up ahead as well. Well, where am I going? I was looking at chat, even though nothing's happening in chat right now. know if this is picking up on my mic. Let's hope it is. I've got 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 5 laps of doing this. Let's see how long I can last. On the straights, someone is definitely faster than me. There's an RX-7 in an RE Amemia Aspera drink livery. I've done one of those myself for the Honda NSX, a Super GT car from 2008. Just because they don't have the licensing or something for RE Amemia anymore, they had to replace the decal with Bullet Express of the Gran Turismo original sponsors. Hello, helicopter. Don't think I didn't see you there. My throat is actually starting to ache from whispering this much. Pain. Much pain. This race is turning me into an ASMR artist. Anyway, onto the brakes. That looks like... Where's the Toyota Supra? Is that an imitation of the Denso Saab livery? I'm not 100% sure. The cool thing about this league in particular is that all the liveries that they do for the cars, or at least quite a few of them, they take from cars from Gran Turismo's past. Rather quite iconic to the franchise. For example, there. I believe this is based on the Motul Vortec on the Santa Fe Nismo livery of the Nissan Skyline. You can see that up ahead, I believe it's a Pennzoil liveried R33, I want to say. Are we actually making up any time? I don't know, I might have to do this again. Maybe I should just focus on driving seriously now, because this is starting to get a bit difficult. On brakes, I'm 10 seconds left. That's mad. This car is relatively easy to handle. I got straight on there onto the rally cross section. This is a new layout right here. Look at that down the inside. There's an R-ring here. I've been hung out to dry, but I made it work. Three more laps to go. And I am indeed catching the guys ahead. Not losing as much on the straights as I originally thought. Actually, never mind, I am losing quite a bit. Bare tense, as they say these days. Oh, come on. This might actually be a bit of a challenge. Oh, I could go flat out through it. I might have lifted beforehand, I cannot remember. This thing takes forever to accelerate when it's at the power reduced. I'm 2 seconds up on my time. I'm actually driving alright now, but I'm focusing a bit more. Hello, helicopter. How are you today? The helicopter doesn't want to be my friend today for some reason. I don't know what I've done to make it annoyed at me. Maybe because I've turned it into a stale meme. Maybe that's why it doesn't like me anymore. There's a Lamborghini Countach. As I go outside on exit there, I run out of runoff. That makes a decent noise. This car doesn't make any noise. Just a slight electric whir. I'm not sure how much of this my throat can take now. This car is decent at drifting. slide, McGee. Just going to interior again, because why not? I can afford to do that on the street. Let's have a look around. There's some kind of dashboard thing there. There's behind. There's that back window. And brake. I think I've broken just about right, maybe a bit early. Oh wow, the gap's already come down to about 5 seconds. The AI are not back through that corner. Turn 3. Of course, the corner. Made famous, in my opinion at least, by Fernando Alonso going around the outside of people. Like the G that he is. He is an absolute legend. A shame he's in Formula 1, but of course, the Formula 1 is fairly stale these days. Hopefully the new aero regulations will change that a bit. Of course, testing happens at this track. I believe it also happens. Does it happen at Circuit Boulevard as well? Or is that just the Blanc Park Endurance Series that tests at Circuit Boulevard? It would be cool if we actually saw Circuit Boulevard in this game. Because it is a public Blanc Park. And this game has quite a heavy focus on sort of like Group 3 or GT3 racing, as it is. Of course, another track that I think would be cool is the Bahrain International Circuit, because that is where they've recently held a real-life Nations Cup race. So you should definitely check that out. I won't spoil one, but there was in fact a real-life Nations Cup race held at the Bahrain International Circuit, hosted by the SRO, I want to say. That M4 is decimating me on the streets. That's what I get for not using an actual internal combustion engine. But I have the acceleration, I think. The torque, definitely. The grip as well. That's the sound of my father waking up in the background. You might have actually heard that because I'm whispering. The chat hasn't really moved much since I started this race. So at least there haven't been any complaints about the audio not picking up. There is just one actual viewer, and then myself on my phone monitoring the chat. I've misjudged that. The helicopter is still ignoring me. I'm still driving the correct shot through. Let's turn the indicators on. So the indicators also turn on the brake lights for some reason. You can just see that there. I've been caught up. I should actually focus. Cristiano Bassini. Because I give the AI first names as well for some weird reason. I'm weird like that. But yeah, moving on. Coming through the chicane for the last time. Round the final corner. A lot easier to control than the chainsaw. That is the NSX from 2008. The 3, GT, Pro 10 rather. Super GT car. I have just won. And we have completed the daily workout, so well I'm gonna stop whispering now, that's getting annoying. Yep, I don't even have any viewers anymore. I do not blame them at all. Anyway, daily workout. For this race I'll probably buy another update car. Thinking the M3. We'll see what happens, but first of all, I might actually win something from the update here. Possibly? No. Doesn't look like it. I thought that was a Hachiroku for a second there, but no, it's the RX-7, and it's the RX-7 that I win, the FC generation. Is it FC or FD? No, FD is the newer one. Using logic. I'll quickly see one thing. What actual events do we have and what are the restrictions? Because I might be able to use some cards for some, others not. So this is just non-race cards. This, oh, it's a one make anyway. So and this, where even is this one? Ooh, that's going to make for probably a good stream by itself, because I'm not sure if I'll have the time to go through that all at once. But yeah, that's going to be one to look forward to. South Inner Loop, the one that's featured on the Gran Turismo live events. Let's just see what tracks we actually have on here. So Catalonia and again. Okay, this is going to be interesting. The Tokyo Grand Prix. So let's just see what I can use. What would be the most interesting car to use? I'm leaning towards the Gredi Fugu Z a bit. Wait, where is it? No, it's not in Nissan. What am I? It's in the Gran Turismo dealership. The real driving simulator, as opposed to the fake driving simulator, or the aftermarket driver simulator. Yeah, I've just noticed, Rob Key. Thanks for saying. Anyway, I am a complete spoon when it comes to these things. Anyway, not 100% sure if there actually is any gameplay of this online yet. This car in particular. Interesting that the Gredi logo came up at the top of the screen there. 4 viewers, one of them being me still. Nice of you to join me on my exploits. We are going through GT League still. One thing that you might want to check out, if you can go back on stream, if not watch it back. There was a Nissan GTR Cup race here on the South Outer Loop, which we did. It was set at night and we used a pace car, and it was very, very fun times. There's a chicane right there in particular where my cursor's pointing. That was very, very fun. But moving on to, where is it? Real circuit tours. So we've just done Catalonia, and now we're moving to 6 laps of Interlagos. Should probably tune up the horsepower in this thing, just to be safe, because I know that I am a bit of a spoon when it comes to driving, as well as finding stuff in the Gran Turismo Sport menus. Oh, look at that. Look at how wide it is, with the extensions on the arches. So nice. So spicy. Whew, that's quite the spicy engine you have there, sir. Weight should be fine. Traction control can go down. Just got another comment. You're building this car in real life? Oh well, that's awesome. I personally don't have a driving license or anything like that yet, but yeah, hope that works out for you. Oh, the most you can get this to is 374. That's a bit of a disappointment, not gonna lie, but huh. But yeah, hope that works out for you and stuff. It's light enough that I can probably use sports hards and be okay. We'll leave the transmission stock and stuff. Moving on to the race now. Wow, this car is small. It's so small. Oh, where am I going? Oh, left that late. It's like playing chicken on the motorway. Oh no, Narnia again. As soon as I get on the straight, I'll read that message. Oh, it likes to slide on these tyres. Okay, shit. In garage for bodywork should be around summer 2019. Yeah, sounds cool. Hope that goes well for you. Really would like to build a car myself one day. Thinking about something along the lines of a B-Tech Z4 GT3. That's more my thing. Quite the fan of the Z4 GT3. I think having a road legal looking sort of one could be quite cool. Well, not road legal looking, it looked like the race car, but be road legal. I think that would be cool. Of course, it would have to be a bit less extreme. Let's go in cockpit. Oh, it's got a wooden steering wheel. That is quite the interesting choice there. I, of course, not experienced at all with cockpit cam. Oh no, sliding key again. Oh bother. Oh bother. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna get out. Wait, hold on. Oh, the way the mirrors are, you might be able to use them quite effectively in hood cam. So that's an interesting tactic, or tic-tac, or whatever. Helpful little lift. Oh no, again, these sports hards, you just do not want to grip. I'm too used to driving cars with downforce and racing tyres. Okay, 20 seconds behind the leader. Let's see what I can do. I'm actually gaining a bit on that straight. Maybe a smidge. Okay, I keep thinking my driving is really, really cringy because of how bad I am sometimes. I'm not really racing overly serious at the moment because it is offline. Online I tend to generally drive a bit better, at least I think I do. This is a massive Ford Raptor here. It's literally like a monster truck in comparison to this thing. Can I slide around it? Find out after this commercial break. Just kidding, I am not monetized, nor do I have any sponsors, so let's just see what I can do. Oh wow, the tyres are actually almost as tall as the car. Bit sketchy stuff, but we've just about made it. Oh, slide key again. Oh, running wide. Nearly taking out a braking marker. This thing is really nice to slide, actually. Of course, I should hope so. With the way that you can see the rear tyres, you probably see the tyre flex quite well. I'll try weaving a bit side to side so you can just look. okay. I'm not sure what happened there. My throttle just decided to stick on, and then my controller went completely insane and decided to disconnect. So that's happened before, and this is my good controller as well, so that was a bit scary. Oh no, I've lost so much time now. Can I still do this? Probably not. I'll give it a shot. If I can't do it, I'll just switch to sport soft tyres, then I should be okay. But yeah, just look at the tyre flex as we come through some of these corners. Maybe this one's quite good for the outside tyre. Yep, look at that. I ran wide, but... Oh, wait, was that barrier always there? Seems a bit odd. There's another comment in chat. I'll get to that as soon as I'm on a straight, on a place that I don't lose any time whatsoever. In theory. Sliding. Well, that was a nice drift. Anyone would think I was a professional at that one. Or not, so I'm just picking myself up. Yeah, I'm not gaining overly much time now. I only gained about 5 seconds this lap. Just get through this sort of curve. Okay, drive traction control 2 on prevent drifting literally every corner. Yeah, I'm generally just doing this right now because I don't know, I'm just not taking it overly seriously. You know what, this is the new racing line through here. You see what I mean? I am not gonna catch up, but we'll keep going anyway. Makes for some footage. Stay optimistic. If I actually crack down, I might be able to be okay. I'm catching the guy in second. I should definitely be able to get second at least. At the end of this, at least some credits if I don't win. Oh no, I've gone to Narnia again. Oh, bother. This is what happens. I lose my mind on stream sometimes. It's the strangest thing. It's not even a case that I have no one to talk to anymore, it's just me being maybe a bit too comfortable on stream or whatever. So Lamborghini Countach in second. Okay, El Cortez. Need to be catching up. Oh, someone's posted something else in the chat. Oh, we're taking this layout again apparently. That's not going to get me any fans, is it? 10 seconds behind in chat. Mika's here and he's calling me a scrub. Fantastic. Oh, funnily enough, with that tactical use of apexing, I have gained a second. It might be a bit close. I just need to really focus. I'm gonna go quiet. See what I can do. Nah, it's not happening. Not this time. I'm gonna at least finish the race. I mean, I guess I could use this as a chance to showcase another car, now that I think about it. So yeah, I lost on purpose here. Be going through the chat, and they say, oh no, there's one more lap, there's one more lap. What am I doing? I can still do this. No, I can't, I've gone to Narnia. Oh. Bother. I've taken the route more than I have the actual route. This time, still need to concentrate, I'm on a straight. Yes, alternate racing line. Which new cars are there? There's 7. I can still win, yes, you are right. No, no, I can't still win. What am I doing? Why am I being a scrub? Mika was right. I am just a scrub. Mika, you're hurting my feelings. Come on, come on. This is actually going to be close. Come on. I have the advantage in the corners. I think another M4 looks like it might be. Oh no, I'm not 100% sure if I can catch up to the back of him, you know. I've tried my best. Let's just hope. Let's just hope. Oh, why do the gear changes have to be so long? Nah, that's it. That's this attempt gone. Unless there's a glitch. Bother. Well played, Cortez. You win this round. Go through chat again. Yes, I do always lose on purpose in the NES. I have been talking to the helicopter as well back on Catalonia. It has been ignoring me because I turned it into a stale meme. To think, this is an amateur league event. Anyway, leave suggestions in chat for what car you want me to use from the update. It has to be a non-race car. I can tune the horsepower, of course. And I have that in budget. Yeah, helicopters do have feelings, I completely agree. I mean, I have been campaigning for helicopter rights for quite a long time. Been an arduous campaign. So yeah, what do you think I should use, chat? There's 6 of you, well 5, because me again. But no excuses. What do you think? I'm personally leaning towards the M3. Oh, the M3 then. Okay. Let's take a visit to Deutschland and Bavarian Motorworks or whatever. Here it is. Why did I skip past it? Colour Alpine Weeb. Probably not how you pronounce that weird looking B, but whatever. The P1 GTR, I'll quickly show you, in fact. It's a lot. It is a lot. As you'd expect, it's same price range as the Aston Martin Vulcan and Lamborghini Veneno and stuff like that. Did this in the introduction, but I'll show you. No, it's more than $1 million, Philip. 3.6 million to be precise. So, very, very, very expensive. Yeah, you got a lot of work to do, Mika boy. I do too, to be fair. I want to see what this car's like. Be nice to actually show you guys it, but unfortunately, I am a poor peasant today. Yes, it is some bear pee. I completely agree. I don't know, maybe if you go on Sidemen Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, then you can get some pee and afford your car. I don't know. Of course, the Sidemen house is breaking up now. Everyone's going their own separate ways. But that is completely irrelevant. No, Mika, we do not use that word here. We do not use peng in the chat. I am removing that comment. There, message deleted. Ring your ting from barking. Oh, so you watched it as well then. Yeah, no need to be sorry, Philip. It's alright. Because I'm just broadcasting this because I'm one of the first people to have the update downloaded and stuff, at least in this region. Let's attempt this again. Oh wait, where's the car gone? Where'd the card go? Here it is. Reduce that. I'm gonna be a scrub and reduce the power all the way. I have the mileage points for days. Reduce that. Playing it very safe with sports softs. Leave the transmission manual. JJ calls his mom. Yeah. Yep. Funny times. They do have some amusing content on there. Really wish I actually had a group of friends I could hang out with in real life and do just stupid stuff and make money. It's like, do you think we should get an NES house? That is a meaty engine. Oh, to you too. That was my engine mating call apparently. Don't ask. Make that happen. The NES house coming to you 2019 or something. Oh, that's gonna be hilarious. Anyway, welcome back to episode. Wait, no, not episode. Round. What is it? Round 8 of the Nukeshot Endurance series. No, it's the Nukeshot Roadcar series. It's a support series I've just invented on the spot now. So we go around the outside of these scrubs, thanks to our advantage. M3 making a very nice and meaty noise. Philip Johnson has just subbed. Thank you very much for that. This thing really likes to grip on these tyres. Like, I'm trying to get the back out a bit. It's not happening as much as I'd want. There we go, a bit of handbrake. And it just grips. It might have something to do with me reducing the weight, and of course comparing it to the very slidey fungus from earlier. But yeah, this is handling really, really nice, as you would expect. BMW supremacy strikes yet again. I'm all the way up into 9th now, and I'm about to take these guys on the inside. Come on, let's do it. Let's be having you. Oh, I've nearly taken out the Pennzoil R33. Not quite though. On the inside of this AMG. Oh, the Pennzoil car runs wide. Will I get a better exit? Probably not, but we're in the slipstream now. Yes, the engine does sound... We're not using that word again. I need to delete that, but I can't. We are not using peng in the chat. Going off the accelerator so I can attempt to delete the comment. Come on. I can't. I'm losing positions. Message retracted. Okay, thanks. Thank you, Mika, for doing that for me. Oh bother, I'm losing so much position. Why did I do that? Oh no. Taking out the Pantera nearly. Let's go to the interior, because we're on a straight and I can afford to do so. You can see center console over there, some dials. Looking backwards there. Oh no, that's a braking point that I've just about got. Yes, I shall attempt to be doing some more sliding driftu action. Sliding spelled with an SCH because we are in the Bimmer. Oh, that was a bit This section's decent for drifting, normally. In a car that can actually slide as opposed to grip. Oh, look at that. All of the spice here on the Nukeshot Motorsport channel. Hope you are enjoying this as much as I am. Oh, okay, that was less spicy. No one saw that. Yeah, I know. I really should just. I mean, circuit experience didn't even give me that much in the way of money earlier. We do have a Group 3 endurance race on, believe it or not, it's on the Tokyo Expressway South track. I believe it's the outer loop, so the one that featured on, outer or inner? The one that featured on the live events, that version. I'm not sure if that's going to be in a part 2 or something, but I'll try my best to get that done. Hopefully that'll give us a fair amount of bare P. Yes, bare P for the P1, of course. It's going to be quite the grind. Maybe I'll just have to do a separate episode just driving the P1 around. Still waiting on Polyphony to add the Rebellion R13. Under TVR brand, more than likely. Or just like bring TVR back. Why can't, I mean, TVR's been in, what, the Crew? The Crew 2 now, I'm fairly certain TVR's in. With their modern Griffith. I personally would really like to see, I mean, this is just a personal thing, we've all got cars that we want to see come to game, that's just how it is. But personally I think a Griffith Group 4 and Group 3, modern ones, would be quite cool. It would also be a bit reminiscent of the original Gran Turismo. Had TVR was of course there, and they had the Cerberus in Le Mans spec form. So that would be quite cool. Oh, why am I going into the pits? I'm just trying to read chat. Yeah, Robkey agrees. TVR definitely up for some of that spiciness. License definitely attainable then, because if it's in the Crew 2, unless it's an exclusive license, which I doubt it is, because they tend to announce exclusive licenses and stuff like the Porsche Unleashed thing that Need for Speed did, or EA. Yeah, hopefully something in the future. I mean, TVR with the significance of being one of the original manufacturers in Gran Turismo 1. Mika talking about Project Cars 2. It's a decent game indeed. I believe Durton from Half the Race Gone did mention to me about him wanting to potentially try out some Project Cars 2 content, some sim racing on there, so that might be something in the future. I'm not 100% sure, you'd have to ask Durton about that, but it just said, you know, you'd be interested in doing something like that in the future. Meanwhile, by not paying attention at all, I'm already going around the outside. Oh, track limits. It's M3 versus M4. That is the M4, right? Please tell me it's the M4. Yeah, it is, because the rear lights are slightly different. Oh, I can't tell. They look so similar. I think it has to be the M4. Oh, can we go around the outside? Oh, we're being Rosberg squeezed a bit by the AI. Oh, I outbrake him. Yeah, that's the M4. You can tell from the front. I've gone to Narnia. Racingline.net through there. Oh, Assetto Corsa Competizione, or however it's pronounced. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting game as well, of course, with the licensing to the official Blancpain Endurance series. It's definitely going to be a good game. Personally, I'm probably just going to stick to this, but yeah, it's going to be quite the interesting one. Definitely looking forward to seeing some gameplay of it, at least. Maybe some league racing or such. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll organise the online, if there will be online, which I assume there will be online because it's 2018 and will be 2019 probably when it comes out on console. Not 100% sure on dates of that, but yeah, if they actually organise the online structure very similar to the Blancpain Endurance series, where you can get in a league with people and being very like league structured, so that you race all the circuits and stuff. Being able to set up your own custom leagues as well, with more features towards that, a bit like we do on GT Planet. The McLaren 720S GT3, yeah, of course, the latest from McLaren, would be quite an interesting car as well. Personally, I don't see it as overly necessary, considering we have the 650S already. Yes, it is different, but it's not different enough, I personally would say. But of course, the more cars the better. You're thinking of setting up a 24-hour event? That's going to be quite an interesting one, especially with potential disconnections and such. Mika, delete that comment immediately. I'm racing here. We don't use paying in the chat. Even though I just say it on stream for some reason. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. It's alright. It's just a bit of banter. At least it ain't Trails saying it. Oh, Slide McGee. Oh no, that didn't work out. Come on, get moving. I'm not losing again. What's gold rims on that? And say, oh, the AI's sliding there. AI's got some sauciness to it. Very spicy. Slide McGee. SCH. Slide. Oh, one thing I will generally point out, try your best to not swear in chat. I'm trying to keep this channel family friendly and stuff, okay? Even though I'm not getting monetized anyway, I just generally prefer it being a family friendly, anyone can watch environment. Anyway, we have finally won that race. Meanwhile, Yep, family friendly. I mean, what kind of family gathers around on their sofa in front of the TV and puts on Nukeshot Motorsport Gran Turismo 1.31 update? But it's a bit weird. That reminds me, it keeps on my phone whenever I get a YouTube notification or something that a video's gone up from someone I'm subbed to. If I actually click the notification, it automatically plays it on the smart TV downstairs. So that's something I'm having to avoid, because one time the parents ended up just watching Tidgeny for about 2 minutes, wondering what happened to the TV. It's quite an amusing time. Yes, I have won something. Thanks for noticing. Here we are at well, we're getting even more Catalonia action today. I think the AI only used the colour variation, so I'll use the regular one. Why am I on intermediates? Why is that a thing? Well, you can see the tread pans at least, but why am I on intermediate? What kind of tomfoolery have I been doing in online lobbies? Yeah, accidentally pressed the connect to TV. Oh, they're full wets, are they now? Well, the thing is, the blue tire wall, but I've noticed that, and they might have changed it, but the full wet compound and the intermediate compound look exactly the same. Now, they might change that when they decide to add rain. That's the postman and the dog barking in the background. I apologise for that. Yeah, he was right about heavy wets. I'll go racing softs because this thing's a bit of a pain in the neck to drive. Downforce, is that maxed out? Yes, it is. Seamless what? Shift transmission. Okay. 258, I won't be needing that. Maybe about there to cure my OCD a bit. Do they? I'll check that out after the stream. They might have changed it since the W08 was first added with the Sanqua update. Planes! Anyway, welcome to the Spanish Grand Prix. Lewis Appleton coming through turn 3 right now, like an absolute spoon. Not used to driving this car at all. At least I haven't oversteered to Narnia yet. No merry-go-rounds just yet. It might be very, very difficult to actually look at chat during this one, so leave your comments, I'll go through them at the end of the race probably. I'll try and keep myself occupied with stuff to talk about. Always seems to be the case that I'm more fluent when speaking when on my own channel, because when I was doing the Half the Race Gone broadcast, I was speaking a bit like this for some reason, and I do not know why. I'd assume it's just the pressure getting to me a bit, trying to, I don't know, sound a bit more like a commentator with the welcome to Half the Race Gone and round 7 of the Nukeshot Endurance series, or I don't know what happened there. Hopefully I'll get better with time. Around the outside of I don't know, dark green something Caterham. Don't do a Hamilton, don't, and Rosberg don't, or Rosbergens, or I can't. You know what, I might just have to ban bad jokes from the chat entirely. I said I wouldn't be reading chat till the end of the race, but that's clearly not happening. Come on. DRS on every straight that I am not turning it. Will I speak to the helicopters yet again? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Apple X. I don't know. Yep, hello helicopter. Hi Apple, how are you today? Oh, I'm fine, thank you, helicopter. I was wondering why you were blanking me earlier. Well, you're trying into a stale meme, you see. But I'm so sorry about that. It's just hilarious to me, and I've got nothing better to do. You should get a life, Apple. You should get Swiftfoot. Shut up! We're not friends anymore, helicopter. Get lost. Oh, you fly into a building or something? I don't know. Or a forest. Actually, no, okay, so the first one could be taken as a 9/11 comment, which I immediately take back. The second one could be taken as a Colin McCrae comment. Oh, I just said Colin McCrae. I sincerely apologise for such things. Obviously, I just spurt things out, not meaning stuff. I'm just getting it cleared up right now. Oh, Slide McGee. Over the curb. In the slipstream to the Alonso! Oh, that was a bit more of the Alonso than I wanted. Oh, 3/10 up. Closing into McLaren. Or probably... It's orange. I'm pretending it's McLaren. I've been overtaken by the Caterham / Jaguar / something. Yet again. Can I send it down the inside? Yes, I can. I'm so glad that this car has had its physics changed drastically to what it was when it first launched, because if you remember, it was a complete pain in the neck, and this whole series of events first came out when this car dropped, and they were the hardest events I've ever done in any Gran Turismo game because of how awkward the car was to drive. Whoa, Slide McGee. See, I would not have been able to save that if it was the Sanqua update. Still, banging invisible walls with the McLaren there. It is a quick McLaren, I know. It's a McLaren Mercedes. They have an engine that is doing work for once. Even though the McLaren chassis in general is the main fault, Honda's actually alright these days, and McLaren being with Renault as well. It'd be interesting to see, is it Lando Norris and Carlos Sainz, their lineup for the upcoming season? I wonder what Snippy Boy thinks of that, because I know Snippy Boy is the McLaren fan of the group. Myself, more of a fan of Salvo. Before the Alfa Romeo thing. No, I am still a fan of Salvo, I just prefer in terms of looks. Actually, I do quite like the new Salvo livery, especially the front with the very dark blue stripes running along the nose. But also quite a fan of, I think it was the 2016 livery where it was blue and yellow, so the colours of Sweden, while they had Marcus Ericsson in the car. Yep, Norris and Sainz Jr. Yeah, of course, Carlos Sainz Sr. is still doing stuff in the Dakar Rally. I think he's the reigning Dakar Rally champion at the moment. Unless I'm mistaken on that. I do follow the Dakar Rally quite a bit. I know that Stefan Pederhansel is the most successful driver of all time in his discipline, as far as I know at least. With, I think, at least 13 titles, some on a bike, some in a car. He just needs to win in a truck and on a quad, and one of those SXXS's or whatever they're called. I don't remember what they're called. Oh no, I've gone to Narnia. Why? Why do I open my mouth? Oh, look at the dirt on the tires. Oh, poof. That Toro Rosso wasn't messing around. Getting more dirt on the tyres, like the scrub. I need to scrub off some speed as I go into the braking zone. Flying down the power now. When they first announced this track was coming to the game, I was a bit skeptical, because Well, one, I didn't really know the track overly well to begin with, like I couldn't really quote the layout as much. And two, I'm not 100% sure how it would have actually done for racing, but it turns out to be really, really good for especially high downforce cars through some of this twisty stuff. Seems like I'm driving a low downforce car with the amount of twitching that's going on. Is this Mercedes and Williams? It's feeling like it a bit. I'll see if I can read through chat a bit now. Yep, more comments about McLaren. Yes, I did brush with the Toro Rosso. We brushed! Well, however the meme goes with you guys. There is a Mercedes B-Team car here. In fully Patronus blue-ish, greenish, tealish something. What would you say it's more the Mercedes B-Team, Force India or Williams? Because obviously for Ferrari their B-Team is Sauber. Renault don't really have a B-Team either. You could argue that... Nah, you couldn't argue that Renault or Red Bull's B-Team. Ah yes, Racing Point. Gotta remember that. I am driving so bad right now. Why haven't I been black flagged yet? Oh, calm down, man. I know I'm probably the one that needs to calm down, but it's whatever. As we're coming up to... Is that a Minardi? It's black, so it might be a Minardi from like 2003. Bring back Minardi. Best team. Ferrari changed... Yeah, to... Okay, they actually include the Mission Win Now in the team name. Huh. I know, didn't they get like the Mission Win Now sponsorship at the American Grand Prix? That's the first time I saw it on their car. And ironically, they ended up losing the championship, but it's whatever. I feel so bad for the AI. I would not be doing this if this was online. Well, speaking of Ferrari, it's a Mercedes-powered Ferrari right in front of us. I will be right back in a second. Hold on, guys. Okay, I am back. My apologies for that. Just quickly reading through chat while I can. Yeah, it is America. Okay. Anyway, back to the race. Oh no, I have to unpause mid-corner. Oh, look at the marbles on the right. Very nice. Okay, we're back. Hello, helicopter. You've come to greet me. Or not, because it's blanking me yet again. Running into the back of the Ferrari. You brake tested me in the middle of a straight. Even though his roles reversed. Back at Azerbaijan 2017, I want to say. We are 7 laps into this race and about to go on to the 8th. We're through the chicane now. Last corner, running all over that sausage anti-cut thingy, or anti-run wide. The heli doesn't like me anymore. No, it doesn't. Heli-san fell out. Oh, come on! No, I'm so sorry, but that had to be done. Well, it didn't, because I'm actually catching first still. I'm currently fastest lap. I've done a robot time there for 129.400. I could enter myself in Robot Wars at this rate. I just need to give that as evidence. Although I pretty much wouldn't want to have my legs cut off by the likes of Carbide, or my head caved in by the likes of Thor, or I don't know, my legs snapped by Apollo as it launches me into the air. Go watch Robot Wars. It is great content. Unfortunately, cancelled it again. But this seasons 8 through 10 happened relatively recently in the last few years, so definitely check that out. Still the greatest show of all time. Oh no, I've ran wide. That's an into barrier. Oh no, right there. Going back to chat. Yes, Heli Senpai. Exactly. It really is. Just like the great banter, it really is. In fact, there is Heli Senpai in the background there. Oh, it's around the outside of me as I go around the outside of this Tesco own brand Mercedes. Oh, that was a bit of twitchy oversteer. Yes, oh no! To quote ITB himself, I'm still probably a worse driver than into the barrier, to be fair. Can I go flat through here? Yes, but not legally, because I would be in track extension if it was real life. I'm a 10th up on my time. I've gone to Narnia again. I'm dying. I can't do that anymore. It doesn't even sound remotely like this engine. It's just me gargling in the back of my throat. I am a special person. Thankfully, because of the physics difference from the Sanquo update, things are going well. No, I shouldn't have opened my mouth. What am I doing? Yep, the engine made in cool makes a return. Why am I so weird? You know what, we're going this layout for the bounce. Oh, okay, I'm alive. Let's go this layout as well. I realise that there's only a 3-second gap, but it's whatevs. I am going to risk it for no biscuits. In fact, I haven't even eaten today yet. That's how early I am. It is currently, well, it's actually 11:06 AM, but whatevs. I normally go without breakfast anyway, as unhealthy as that probably is. Eat breakfast, kids, as I'm across the line. Yes, I'd imagine saying that 10,000 times would be quite painful. It's a shame that it hasn't damaged your vocal cords permanently, but it's whatever. Way 100 miles. And now we shall drive 100 more. That concludes that event. Still 3 actual viewers. As we're going... Oh, this might actually get some viewers now, as I believe the thumbnail automatically updates with the stream while it is live. Going to Tokyo South. Is this inner or outer? I think it's inner. It's the one that goes through the shipping container yard, I believe. It's the one also featured in the live events. Yes, okay, I'll take that pun back. Okay, I'm sorry, Mika. Please forgive me. Oh, as soon as I say this might get more viewers, the viewer has left. I have not driven this variant yet. It shall be interesting. Tokyo Grand Prix. This is gonna be something. Of all tracks to have in this championship, I mean... No, we're not bringing back Uganda Knuckles quotes. We're just not. Can I go flat through here? I think I can go flat through there if I take the right amount of, you know, cornering angle and stuff. That would be sick. Slam on the brakes! Oh, I've ran wide into the shipping container yard. I've actually been sideswiped by a wall that isn't moving. No, I do not know the track at all. This is the first time I've driven this one. I drove the other layout, the outer layout, I want to say, earlier today. That was at night in the pace car, the GTR pace car. So definitely a highlight of this stream so far. Oh, the grip through here. Danny Rick, lick the stamp. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. There's the infamous pit lane of infamy. Yes, walls do have feelings. I shouldn't hit them. Stop wall abuse 2019. Even though it's 2018 still. Oh, can I go flat through here? No, I can't. No, I can't. Pinball McGee. Come on. Let's try and just... I am so sorry. This is awful. Okay, can I go flat through here though? Oh, turned in too early to find out. I'm gonna say maybe it's a slight lift. Maybe someone like Hizal could get through left flat. I'll give it one last try before I take the corner like a regular mortal. Let me track limits because I technically... Oh my... Okay. That is scary in this car. Yes, the walls. Watch out. I am very much aware. No! As soon as I say that. Look, I'm trying my best, Mika. It's very difficult to learn a track instantly after one lap. Especially in a car like this. Into the braking zone. Oh no, I've gone to Narnia. You actually wanted to see the pit lane. That also happened in the race before. It was the Nissan GTR Cup, I think it was, scything through the field like a knife through butter. Catching up to the Mercedes B team car. Oh, look at that. Banging invisible walls again, but that'll do. Oh, around the outside! Okay. Last try of getting this flat. Oh no, I had to lift there a bit. So it is a slight lift. I got scared. I'm a weakling. Anyone who thinks they can take it flat, I don't know. Put a link to a video of you doing so in the comments when this stream is over. It might take a while for the comment section to actually become active. That's something I've noticed. Well, I was about to say I didn't hit the wall that time. You can't hear the word Tokyo normally without visualizing Gargan. Oh, that was quite the moment, wasn't it? If you don't know what Mika's talking about, go to Half the Race Gone, check out It would be NES Round 6 Race 1. In fact, just go to half the race gun in general. I've done a commentary over there. It was not as good as my commentary here, as I've said, but it was something. They didn't have the full replay data, so they asked me to stand in. Come on, Toro Rosso. So yeah, we essentially do league racing stuff on there. Trials and Dirt, and do a very good job with that on there. Me, still learning. I'm British Durton. I mean, I suppose nowhere near as good as Durton. Durton just seems to have a natural ability with it. He's had experience with entertainment in the past. I believe he's been at concerts and stuff, doing music. Yeah, he's been a music producer for a while. Not sure if he still does it. I haven't at least seen anything done too recently. I think he just focuses on the commentary stuff now. Oh my... okay. That would have killed me if it was real life. The tires are connected like that. Coming into the braking zone. I'll see if I can read chat again at some point. Oh, okay. You're going to disrespect me like that, are you now? I actually did what? Oh, thanks. Thanks. Much appreciated. I mean, personally, just looking back at it, it just seemed like I was talking a bit robotic with the amount of pauses that I did, as opposed to how fluent I can be on this thing, but... oh, I can't... slow down for that corner, man. You produce music as well. Alright. Neat. Should probably actually focus on driving for a bit. 6 seconds behind first. 5 laps to go. Oh, that's going to be relatively straightforward, he says, as you probably end up failing. How's a Toro Rosso ahead of both Ferraris? Can't be a Toro Rosso. Maybe it's a very, very bright blue livery Red Bull or something. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Kimi Räikkönen. Or Ernest Schwab. I don't pronounce it like that. Flavio Lorente. Back down to 7th now. Catching Nico Muella. You can play Thunderstruck by AC/DC, dude. That is sick, and I've outbroke myself. If I get enough of a gap, I might showcase the pit lane again. But we'll see. Yeah, I should really just focus on driving as opposed to the chat. I apologise for how cringy it probably is. Can I go around the outside? And again, around the outside of everyone. That was sick. Let's slow down for this one. Yeah, there we go. I've not hit the wall there. DRS. Can I go on the outside? This Minardi has legs on him on the straight line. He's still on the inside. Okay, I haven't outbroken completely. They're still side by side, coming down the straight. Looks like I just about have legs through here. He'll start gaining a bit because I think he's running a bit less downforce. Coming into the Dockyard hairpin, as I'm probably just going to officially call it from now on, the Dockyard hairpin, because that's what it is. And then the kick coming back onto this. That's the only way I can describe that, because it really does kick the car out. I'm using Banter Rally Championship strategies right there as I went around the outside. Let's just focus on waiting for a bit of a gap. Okay, clean traffic, clean air, no traffic. I've made the apex. No, I've gone too deep. Oh no. Yeah, get back to work, Mr. Squidward. This is really difficult in this car. I know I'm a bad driver on a DualShock using auto gears. No traction control at least, but it's still just really difficult to time the turning just right. That one. As soon as I say that, it's good. You're not like CJ, but I mean, you still should get back to work. And yeah, I'm the scrub, right. Dockyard hairpin. The Tesco own brand Mercedes has psyched me out. I've gone into the wall on the inside and he's through. This track, bother again. You think that this track would be quite good for NES Season 5 if we ever get around to it? Because I'm thinking it should be. It's quite wide, well, narrower in places, but so's the east loop. So I think it could work quite well. Next lap, if I have enough of gap, I will go for the pits. You know what? I will spin your jaw, Mika. What are you saying? What am I saying? More like... Oh, bother! Why did I stop turning in? I'm so bad at this. Okay, I'm ignoring chat for these last few laps. You probably want to see me take it like a regular person. Coming underneath the overpass there. Generally how overpasses work, you go underneath them and they go over other things. That Tesco own brand Mercedes is not taking any prisoner. He just disrespected me. What was that? Banter rally strategies again. Quit disrespecting me, man. See my... no, you can't see my helmet, I was about to say. You probably could if it was in the light again. There's a kink coming up, so... keep it smooth. Yeah, just about. But, nah, I'm not chancing it. Let's just slow down here. Yeah, I'm probably not going to have the chance to go into the pit lane here. Oh, look at that. Got the run on him. DRS. Of course, everyone has DRS. Why is the AI braking there? Oh, I nearly had it. Again, I really apologise for how bad my driving is in this thing. If I was driving something slower and easier to predict, I'd be a lot cleaner. I suppose this is why we don't have a Tokyo Grand Prix on the expressways in real life. Although, this sort of section in real life would be quite cool. Is there a circuit in real life that has this sort of a bit like that? I'm thinking Paul Ricard, but I'm not 100% sure where else. Thank goodness I didn't break my front wing. It's not the actual F1 game. Why am I so bad? Into the braking zone, yes. That hairpin's a lot tighter than I think. I keep thinking it's going to open up a bit like the dockyard hairpin. Or the dockyard square, maybe we should call it, because it is more of a square than a hairpin. Really think it would be cool if Polyphony officially gave names to some of the corners on their tracks. That one again. Of course, we came up with Spag Bowl for turn 11 at Largo Maggiore, or the Largo, as I call it, a bit like how Watkins Glen is just occasionally called the Glen. I call Maggiore the Largo on occasion, because I'm a bit OCD, I don't know, a bit special. What all my teachers said is that I'm unique. That's definitely a compliment by my standards. My parents think I'm unique as well. It's kind of sad when you think about it. Third one name, Nani! But, okay, I am reading chat a bit now. I'll read more of it after the race finishes, but yes, that really should. Actually, note the last corner on this layout should be, because I keep screwing it up. That's actually a great suggestion, though, Mika. Now that I'm actually starting to drive a slight bit better, I'm 7/10 up. Just let the car coast through there a bit. Lift off. Max out the turn in. There we go. I've made it through. Nani! Just find that lap. If it is the last one. Yeah. You're smart like that. You're not that smart, Mika. Let's be honest here. 1v1 me. I'll think about it. Like a Looney Tunes character. I suppose so. Anyway, thanks to you guys for sticking around as long as you have. Still got a bit of stuff to go through. But yeah, this is the most active something on my channel's been for ages. Over 100 comments. That normally would never happen. We've completed the Mercedes Grand Prix event, or Mercedes AMG Grand Prix. So all of those done. And I think we will have time for this. Group 3 Endurance Series. On, well, this track again, Tokyo Expressway South, of course, one of the main features of the update. Yeah, we're on fire today, I completely agree with that one. Question is, what car do I use? Tempted by the RCZ because I've actually made a livery for it recently. Oh, you have to leave? You know what, that's completely fine. Thanks for sticking around as long as you have, Rob Key. And I hope to see you for something in the future. So yeah, see you around, dude. Okay, I have an idea. Just so it looks a slight bit more professional. This is one of the main reasons that I actually do sport mode variations of the majority of liveries I do. It's because if I used this one, the custom Nürburgring number plate would be covered over very awkwardly, so I have made a sport mode version with a Gran Turismo number plate, so it doesn't get covered over as much. I've got, I was gonna say 4, but it's actually 3. 3 viewers now, so that's the thing. Robkey's probably about to leave soon then. So yeah, let's use an RCZ. Car that I'm quite familiar with from NES Season 3. Bit of a weird stutter, but let's ignore that. How many times have I actually won this? 6. All of these I've won 6 times, okay. Oh, you gotta go to class soon, Mika. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, real life ahead of virtual life, am I right? Hopefully you can, when the stream ends, you should be able to catch up and see what you missed by then. So yeah, feel free to check that out. But until then, I'll see you around, or a square, or a triangle. So yeah, see ya. My legs hurt. I don't even use pedals. I'm thinking racing mediums are probably the best tyre for this. Yep, everything's stock, so it should be quite fair. Let's start. I will not be able to read chat through this anyway. But here we are. Tokyo Expressway South Endurance event. I keep forgetting if this is the inner or the outer loop. I think it's the inner. Yeah, it has to be the inner because of the side that the road's on. Shame there was only one race on the outer. Quite like the outer, especially for that one chicane. That's a nice chicane. Like a condensed version of the one at Sanquois A. Let's just switch to fuel map so I can actually monitor how many laps I have left. Oh, I've understeered already into the wall. This AI isn't messing around, is it? Oh, wheel spin is so easy through Dockyard Square. Really awkward. Just about getting through. Pit stops will be interesting considering the pit lane in a completely isolated part of the circuit. I can go flat through there quite easy, as expected, having some downforce on my side. So over Anakin, I have the downforce. Nissan GTR up ahead. The Nukeshot Motorsports car around the outside of them. Nice and easy job done. Okay, currently 39 seconds back from the leaders. Oh no, I really need to learn that corner. I cannot wait for the circuit experience and seeing what the creators say. That oh, the train's just pulled into the station on the right. So many cool little features of this train. There's another train there as well. Of course, this track would probably take a very long time to develop because it's a city circuit and so much is going off. That's why we don't tend to see that many city circuits in this game. It's just the Tokyo Expressway tracks that are technically city circuits. Of course, would really like to see Special Stage Route 11 return in particular. Mainly for the neon Ferris wheel, not gonna lie. But yeah, I really like that the Gran Turismo 3 version in particular, with that one very high speed chicane in the middle of the lap. Into the wall again. About saying into the wall, that way I do not get copyright struck by into the barrier. Until I just said into the barrier then, but it's whatever. Let us advance. Not quite to Mayfair, as Monopoly would indicate, but down to the next corner as I am now braking. Heavy braking zone here. I should probably have started on softs because they start with relatively low fuel compared to the rest of the stints. Oh no, hold on. 48 seconds. Is that going up? Please tell me that's not going up. Oh, it is. It definitely is. Oh, they're gaining so much time in the straight. You know what? As rage quitty as it is, you see the car's power anyway quite low. I'm gonna have to buff it up a smidge. Nothing too OP. Just around, yeah, around 573. That'll do. It just needs a bit of an extra kick down the straight to actually stand a chance. Gearing should be fine. Hopefully this will make a bit of a difference. Oh, never mind. I can start on softs for the starting stint, mediums for the others. I think the AI can actually switch compounds as well, so it's not like that's completely unfair. It doesn't help that I'm a complete spoon at this track still. Really can't wait for that circuit experience. Can I make it down the inside? I just about can. Thanks for registering that I was there, fellow 908 brethren. At 908 RCZ. Whatever, they're both Peugeots. This section I really need to learn. I think you need to be much wider so you can get a smoother exit. Oh bother, again. I've already caught up to the Nissan. It shows that the power advantage is certainly working in my favour. Okay, 32 seconds. You can see, look at the time they're gaining on the straight anyway, even with the power upgrades I have. It is a bit of a madness. Clipping the wall. Definitely gonna have to focus a lot more for this race. Still making not the cleanest passes in the world, but still. The only way I think I might be able to win this at this rate is on strategy, making the stop less. That's going to be very, very difficult. If I can't win it like this, I will go full on cheaty mode, max out the power, lower the weight to the minimum possible, and pretty much guarantee myself a victory that way. But I'll see how it goes for now. Why are they gaining so much time on the straight? What are they in? Yep, that taking the wider line there definitely helped. Oh bother, I accelerated too early. Why do I suck? Whoa, why are you breaking that? Danny Rick style. Except for Danny Rick would probably do it a lot cleaner than I did. Oh, look at the time they've got me now. 41 seconds. What am I actually... The AI couldn't have made this kind of a step up in one update, can it? I mean, the AI here are just pathetic. It's all because of that straight. And this straight. Just look at the timer. It's constantly gaining. I know I'm probably not getting the best of exits, but still. Like, that was a decent exit. They're gaining back some time. And now it doesn't matter because they're gaining the time back. Bother. So, nice and wide. Keep the line nice and wide, so this section can be as smooth cut as possible. Oh, we'll lift a bit there. Okay, the gap's currently 40 seconds. Let's see what it's like at the end of the straight. I'm gonna get a clean run-ish onto here. I've got slipstream from cars ahead. Guess it was now 39.4. Why are you? I've been boxed in. What is this? This is some kind of conspiracy, this is. Where are your tinfoil hats in chat? Tell you what, every time I go into the pits, I will pause and read chat. That way, I can actually monitor stuff a bit better. I can just about see there's 4 viewers, 5 including me of course, on my phone. So yeah, feel free to leave stuff in chat. Oh, sorry NSX. Okay, I've actually gained a bit of time on this lap, it would seem. I'm still far slower than their fastest lap. Andrew Herbert from Malaysia, I believe that is the flag of. Wait, no, that's not the flag of Malaysia, that's the flag of Singapore. Because it's like Monaco, but it has the crescent moon in the side of it. Very careful throttle application through there. Application, what I was meant to say. Okay, there. It could have been better, but at least I didn't hit the wall. Let's see how I do on the straight then. Okay, 38.6. Oh, I have to get through there. Actually, things are looking alright. So maybe the AI is just really fast through some sections where I'm not. I'm shredding these tyres. This is not how you drive an endurance race, Apple. Doesn't help I'm being held up with these cars in this section in particular, with their awkward braking, having to go around the outside, really awkward stuff. Oh, I've done it again. This is probably the main reason I'm losing time on this straight. Definitely switching to mediums. Haven't seen the pit stop cinematic in this stream as of yet. Not me personally, from experience, of course, my first time with this update. Have seen it on the GT live event, the World Final broadcast, but that was about it. Because we have drove through the pit lane earlier today. Bother. That's a wall. Maybe I'll get a smidge of slipstream from this master. It's Joe off the fire. Except it's not. It's Jun off the fire. Or maybe it's pronounced Yoon. I don't know. Sometimes J is pronounced like a Y. Okay, I think it is just a case of learning the track a bit better. Okay, 1.3 laps of fuel. I'm not going into the pits yet. Tyres want to. No! Bother! Okay, spin the car around, spin the car around, spin the car around. Okay. Oh, I've lost so much time with that. Again, sorry, McLaren. Oh, every time I do not slow down enough for that corner. So yeah, get your messages in chat ready, I guess, because I will be coming in this lap and pausing. So if you want to say anything, feel free. Come on. Can we claw this back somehow? The AI is so late on the brakes there. I'm just slide McGeeing everywhere. Fantastic. I'm gaining time through the majority of the corners, as long as I don't hit the wall. Grazing it like that's generally okay. Okay, so a couple of guys higher up coming into the pits. They're on hard tyres at the moment. Yep, let's just slide our way in. MLG air horns. Okay, nothing in chat as of yet, so no need to pause. Still 2 viewers besides myself. Oh, it's looking like a 3-stop with the amount of bother. Yeah, definitely 3-stop. Because 1, it's a long lap, 2, you're on the throttle quite a lot. And using fuel map, you just end up losing far more time. Well, at least I should be undercutting Herbert a bit with some fresher tyres. I mean, it's definitely a fun event having a endurance Group 3 race on the Tokyo Expressway. It reminds me a lot of the NES race we had here. Of course, Polyphony didn't take inspiration for that, they just want to feature the new track on something. And why not this? I mean, it's pretty well suited for it. Slice our way through there. A minute and 6 back, but Herbert's yet to pit. Why am I braking so early? I should brake at where those painted curbs start, I think. Okay, run wide. Oh, that was a bit too wide, I think. I'm starting to wonder if chat's just become disabled. I'm gonna see if I can reset that. Nah, it's not become disabled, it's just not saying anything. Fair enough. You do you, chat. Hope you're enjoying the content as I'm making a complete fool of myself with this new update. Slam on the brakes! Oh, I just about saw the 100-meter marker there, maybe that's where I need to pit. Herbert's staying out. Interesting. Okay, let's actually take this corner without crashing. There we go. Actually gaining time on the AI quite a bit as well. Well, we already caught up by 5 seconds, so the undercut's working. Make that 6 seconds. We're actually going to be seeing the more precise timer in a second if we keep this up, with the tenths, hundredths and thousandths. As we pass Desme, I'd assume the T is silent. Yeah, okay, braking at the curves is right. Herbert's in the pits, he's on hards, so I should have a pace advantage on the mediums. I had a fair bit of fuel. Oh bother. Thanks Renault, actually thanks, because that stopped me from crashing into the wall at least. Okay, hopefully these guys don't box me in this time. Oh, they are. Oh, no, I screwed myself up instead. Alright. I tried reacting. Clearly my reaction's not fast enough. I can actually say they're brake testing me. Oh wow, the NSX going quite slow into the pit lane. I suppose that is the correct way to enter the pit lane. The legal way. 35 seconds. I actually gained back quite a bit of time, you know. I could still do this. Around the outside there. All of my passes have involved contact at this point. Hello, train. Because helicopter senpai is ignoring me now. Then maybe train Sama will become my new best friend. Who knows? Oh well, already down to 30 seconds. Okay. Definitely getting into the groove of this. Although Herbert might be able to stretch to a 2-stop if he tries. He might be fuel saving for all I know. Okay, I haven't ran as wide as I'd like through there. No matter, I'm still doing okay. Okay, here, another tricky corner to get right. See, I think I'm entering these corners too fast because the banking. I keep thinking that the cars will grip up a bit more because of it. Was it turn 1 on Tokyo East outer loop has the same sort of effect. I think it's because of the elevation as well that the front tires just start not gripping and you stop turning in. That's why it's quite scary. I should brake at 150, not 100. I'm not going in the pits already, no. I've spun again. Okay, just recover. How much time have I lost? Surprisingly, not overly much, maybe 3 seconds. Spin recovery tactics are on point. Every time that I think I'm going to run into the pit lane, I just end up spinning out. Okay, slow through here. I said slow through here. Okay, brake about there. Miss the apex, hit the wall, lose more time. I can definitely win this now I have a smidge more power. And I'm not just losing time on the straight for no necessary reason. Well, that was bad braking if you actually saw my braking monitor thing there. You also see how sensitive them having to be on the throttle through there. Right, Dockyard Square. That rhymed a bit, but I'm not a rapper. Okay, got the gap under 30 seconds now. I think that's about where we started. Actually no, it's a bit under where we started. Flat through here. I haven't got anyone to hold me up anymore, which is certainly useful. 150. Okay, brake there. Yep, that is definitely the breaking point, the 150 board. Oh, look at that exit. I'm actually gaining time out of that section for once. Did I say time? I meant time, but whatever. I might have said time for all I know. I have crippling depression and a crippled car at this rate, which was, I don't know, simulation damage. Or not simulation damage, but real damage effect. No, not real damage. Heavy damage effect is what it's called on this game. Glad that there isn't such a thing in these endurance races. Actually, am I glad? It would certainly make them more interesting and more challenging, sort of like driving with damage, although on this track in particular it would be a right pain in the neck. Okay, 150 again. 150, oh no, okay, that one's 100. Brake at 100 for that. At Dockyard Square again. And 150 for the multi-story hairpin? That's where the pit lane is. The multi-story car park. It's down that end of the circuit. Anyway, 20 seconds. I'm still driving like a buffoon. What else would you expect from me, of course? Nice and solid on the brakes there. Oh, I've still missed the apex. That's okay. Marbles. Okay, less than 20 seconds. Taking a decent line through there for once. It's a bit like the S's at Suzuka now that I think about it, this section. And I've not crashed on the last corner. People coming in for the second stops, I'd imagine. Those would definitely be 3 stoppers. Second stop at lap 12, are you mad? Are you mad? Ah, I can actually physically see second in front of me. Lorenzo Calabrese. Why do I give names to the AIs? Like first names. Into the tunnel now. Lights doing absolutely nothing through there, but that's fine. Oh, that was nice and close to the wall that time. And closer. Okay, 150 and brake. Just make sure I slow down enough. This hairpin is tighter than I think. There we go. Are those painted on curbs? Yeah, they are. I think I mentioned that before. In this stream. smidge of trail braking. Even though I didn't make the apex, so it's not really trail braking. Oh, good trail braking at least. Oh, bother. Well, crawl right back up. It's a BMW M6 here. Just about got alongside. And the move is done. Close to the wall again. Coming up to the Dockyard Square again. Hold the phone, that's the leader. I've caught up massively here. They're in the Lamborghini Huracan. My only guess as to how I've caught up that fast is span out. It is an awkward car to drive for that, especially stock setup. So maybe the AI is also having difficulties with it. Especially with worn tyres as well. But it is a very, very fast car in the hands of the AI, generally speaking. On the outside, and I'm into the lead for the first time. I didn't think I'd be saying that about 30 or so minutes ago when I was struggling. Oh, look at that. Loads of time. Now I just need to gain about extra pit stop because he might be stretching for a 2-stop with fuel map. That might also explain why it's dropped back a bit. I've missed the braking point there. Haven't oversteered into Narnia as well. Calabrese is in the pits now. Everyone seems to be using racing pods into the wall again. No, 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 no. Oh, I got scared there looking at 0.8 laps of fuel, but then I realised the pit lane's where it is, so I can make it. I should have broke at 50 there. I think 50 is the breaking point for that. Breaking point here is at 100. Referring to, of course, the signs you can see. 200, 150, 100. Just a bit before that. Okay, maybe it's a bit earlier than that because tyres are really worn. That shouldn't be an issue though, because coming into the pits again. I'll see if I can take the pit lane the legal way, where you're supposed to take it. I'm 8 seconds ahead now. Into the darkness of the tunnel. Let's just switch to cockpit cam for some reason. In fact, let's not, because I'm getting terrified. Okay, let's take the pit lane entry like a regular person. Okay, stay within the yellow lines into here. I like the air horn, but that's a nice touch. Also, how do you fit so many pit garages logically in such a short space? Maybe that's why they have to have the cutscene. Because yeah, it's very, very short pit lane. Especially considering there's 20 cars. Yellow flags. Oh, those yellow flags are probably just me coming out the pit lane. That happens. Anyway, fresh mediums. Fresh out the oven. And fresh into the wall again. Braking far too early and far too much there. Actually, maybe not too much, but definitely too lightly. Right, should be able to break at 100 again now. I've got fresh rubber. Oh wait, no, it's not 100. It's the start of those curbstones. I think. Nah, it's still a bit before because I've just understeered again. Well, it's worked out so we could just about fit everything into one stream, so that's good. Might just showcase the outer loop, getting in like a time trial or something with a certain car from the update as a last sort of thing before I end off. Talking about ending off, and still 15 laps to go, half the race to go and half the race to go. Herbert, you can see they're going into the pits. So now I'm going to get copyright struck by half the race gone. Well, I like to live dangerously apparently. Yeah, God really approached that section like the Suzuka, where you have to just stay off of the throttle and just let the car roll. Was that a train or a bus going through the middle of those two trains there? On either side of it. Yeah. Probably just another train. Be a bit weird if they actually had traffic going around, like other cars. They'd probably take up a lot of something. Processing power, I think is the term I'm searching for in my feeble mind. Raising the walls a bit again. Through the tunnel now. Oh, bother turning far too early there. I wonder why that section's the way it is, with a weird sort of concrete beams going across the top. Oh right, just looking at these ones, it's to support other road. I'm smart. Not going in the pit lane, and I'm not spinning out like I normally do when the car wants to go in the pit lane. Blue flags. Sebastian Vettel's favourite. Oh no, okay, just had to let off the accelerator there. At least I didn't mess that corner up again. What's my current best time? 158.6. How about with a 157.1? And that would be on racing hard tyres, wouldn't it? Unless he started the race on softs, that's why he had the pace. That'll be a new goal for me then. Can I beat a 157.138? Probably not, but let's give it a try. Schleiden. Depending on the gap, I might just put softs on near the end, just to give it a shot. Hey, it certainly looks like I'm pulling away. Wait, hold on, Herbert's down to 4th. Just then. So Herbert spun out. Might have, you know. Oh, good news for me. the car up ahead there. And that's the Subaru. Just choking for some reason. Oh great, I'm coming up to this section where it is the hardest place to predict what the AI will do because of their braking. Or at least they're leaving the space because of blue flag rules. Far too early braking again, or far too much. A bit of both contributed to that. Oh wait, I just noticed they even have the markers for that sort of kink just back there. The meters for that, up on that other section of the road. I broke too much again. Okay. Run nice and wide. Really twitchy. This is not the setup I have on the car from NES Season 3, which was a fair bit easy to control. This is I bought another RCZ Group 3 because I was rich like that, believe it or not. And so I've just modified it from there and haven't copied over my settings yet. So that's why it's a bit awkward to drive. Not as awkward as the Mercedes W08. Again, I can speak today. Which was a pain in the neck around here anyway. Toyota FT1 into the pits there. I quite like the pit lane being there, it's a nice quirk. This could definitely work on the NES calendar, I think. Just need to learn some of the corners myself and yeah. Would certainly like to keep a city circuit on the NES calendar. Of course, we did actually run on Tokyo Route 246 back in Season 2. So that was fun times. It was one of the better races of the season actually, so city circuits have produced some very good racing, some very good moments. This season, no exception. In fact, probably one of the most exciting finishes of the NES in all of its history has happened on the East Outer Loop recently, or about a couple of weeks back, or a week back. I can't. It was a while ago at the time of streaming, at least. Just driving. Sat back in my chair, one leg resting on the other, because it's relatively comfy. Oh, there's a slight bit of sparkage on the wheel there. Just taking it easy. Very weak braking there, and I still didn't do enough. Really easy to overestimate the speed you can carry through there. It looks like it opens up again, but it doesn't. Oh no, okay, there. That wasn't well tucked, but at least we didn't hit the wall. Let's just see what we can see around the circuit for now then. I spy with my little eye something beginning with S. It was skyscraper, in case you're wondering. Okay, I spy with my little eye something beginning with D. It will stop yard, in case you was wondering. I spy with my little eye something beginning with W. Yep, it was wall. Of course it was. Fantastic. I see nothing as I go through this tunnel. Interesting, it almost looks tiled to the sides of this sort of tunnel section. It's almost like you're driving through a very, very, very long bathroom or something. Oh, can we go around the outside of fake Joe of the Fire? We can, sort of. Not the corner, but on exit. Very long exit, but I'll take it. Hold on a second here. If I don't screw up this corner, I've actually took a decent line through it for once. Look at that! That was the cleanest I've done it yet. McLaren going to hold the inside line.com. Alright, sir. Round the outside I go. Giorgio England and Lorenzo Calabrese in the pits. A bit odd how Giorgio England's last name is England despite being Italian, but let's not focus on that. Let's instead focus on this exit, because this, oh, oof, bit of spice there. And into the barrier. Starting to get a bit hungry. I'll get myself something to eat at the end of the stream. My stomach is making noises. 21 laps gone and 9 laps to go. Yes, I did just do the 21 meme on stream. Meme on stream, but I'm not a rapper. Why do I keep referencing things like Super Hot Fire and... oh bother, again. It really is a Marmite corner that. Either I get it right and look majestic while doing so, or it just goes horribly, horribly wrong. There's no in between. That corner, on the other hand, was took quite majestically, if I do say so myself. Still nothing in chat. Is anyone even following this? Yeah, there's just one person left. Besides myself. So thanks for sticking around. Bit repetitive gameplay right now, but hope you are still enjoying yourself. As I go for a bit of a slide McGee through here. I will be pitting in this lap, so I can afford to do that. 54 seconds ahead. That Lamborghini really had a hard time of it, but they're back up to second. Alright, that's because they haven't pitted yet, so as soon as they pit, the third and fourth place guys right now will be back up to second and third respectively. At least I'd imagine so. Coming down the straight now. not really straight. It's very wiggly straight. It's like a 7-year-old has attempted to draw a straight line without a ruler. Actually, no, that would be a pretty good effort if that was the case. I've not took the pit lane entry right at all. In we go. Air horns yet again. Or something along those lines. Fueling on up. Fueling on up. And exiting the pits. 8 laps of fuel. So in theory I could go to the end of the race. Oh, my RCZ veteran brethren is just come out of the pits as well. No one behind me right now. Ahead, just this guy. Blue flags, come on. I mean, this race has certainly been a case of ping pong at times, especially through here, as I've just demonstrated. The AI playing ping pong with me down the back straight, or the squiggly line of the straight. Also a bit of a pain. This corner I think I've just about got nailed down if I try, like, and actually focus a bit. I think I've got that down. Of course, it might also be fresh set of tyres. Okay, brake about there. Got that just about right. Oh, okay. This is why I shouldn't say things too soon. Oh, I tried doing a bit of a slide Mickey there, but it didn't work. Whew. Very close to the wall. Oh no, speaking of ping pong down this squiggly line, I wonder what this Ferrari and McLaren are gonna do. Yep! Curse of the commentator. Curse of the streamer, rather. It's like, why? Why did the AI do that, Kazunori? I suppose the useful thing about this track, well, another useful thing about this track having an isolated pit lane is you don't really have to do a full lap before getting on a flying lap if you're in a qualifying session. Well, at least in an NAS qualifying session where you have to leave the pits and such. So yeah, that's quite a useful thing. I'll actually start trying in a second. So, well, it's a Nissan, is that a Porsche as well, or is it the Volkswagen? Yes, the Volkswagen Beetle. Now these guys are going to play ping pong with me, and considering the GTR in particular is a fair bit heavier, this is only going to go well, to quote first stream. Actually, I've passed the GTR already, so just the Beetle. I'm far back enough to actually be able to react to its braking like that. See, just me go around this side, keep out of trouble, out of the way, and we pass. Braking zones. Where do I brake this week, folks? Okay, I've actually slowed down enough for once. Oh, what a majestic exit. That was almost as majestic as my chin. Which, in case you guys haven't realised, I have the most majestic of chins. It is truly a sight to behold. It has been displayed in many art galleries across the world, and has actually been nominated to become the 8th wonder of the world, in fact. So yeah, sometimes with that. Let's see if I can actually set a decent lap now. Braking here. Oh, I've not took that as well as I have before, but I took it, the entry with more speed. Oh, the mic's falling off my ear. Okay. And I'm back there. Okay. In the slipstream of the NSX should definitely help gain some time. There we go. Nice braking there. Keep it smooth through here. Straighten the car up. There we go. Probably gonna have to go around, down the inside then. I was thinking around the outside of the Citroen, but now that wouldn't have worked. Hit the wall. That's the last thing I need. 9/10 up though, which is insane thinking about the time that I actually try and do a decent lap. I'm already 9/10 up. Brake at 150. That was a bit early, but a bit of a late apex, wide entry in there. That one didn't feel quite as majestic as the lap before, but it was still very good. I think it was just the way I was doing the steering inputs on the controller. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I've got about 8/10 to gain. 8 or 7/10. I have a comment. What new cars do I have? Well, at the moment I was just doing the Group 3 endurance race. Of the ones I've bought, the M3, the Fugu Z or Z, and I think there was the Tesla Model S. At the moment, I don't exactly have the most amount of money right now, so unfortunately, no P1 GTR gameplay as of yet. Might be coming in the future. We'll have to see about that. I know I haven't prepared that well for this update by getting a lot of credits stocked up. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more credits from this race. I've just outbroke myself and the car wants to nearly spin out again. Anyway, 4 laps to go. I'll probably pit in for softs at the end of this, well, on the next lap rather. Oh no, again. Fantastic. Just noticed at the top right of the screen there was a bit of a weird sort of scaffolding structure, like a radio tower or something. I mean, if you're actually meaning what cars have actually been added to the update, then you can find all that information on GranTurismo.com. And also, when the stream ends, or if you're actually able to go back on the stream, you'll be able to see all the cars I've reviewed, or rather just shown them in the dealership. That's the first thing I did, pretty much, after the introduction. Replay recording has been stopped. That's because this race has been going on for 54 minutes and I do not have the space. I have a lot of recordings already. Luckily that doesn't affect the stream. Anyway, just go into the pits. Put on those regular softs because super softs are banned. Okay, so the car's going to be quite light and very, very grippy. Let's see if I can beat that 157.1 by Herbert. Okay, good start. Bit of slipstream maybe from this Citroen in front. Oh, round the outside. That was quite spicy. Okay. Gonna brake out here. Yeah, I can brake a bit later than that, but just playing it safe right now. Oh, the grip through Dockyard Square is amazing, except for on exit there. Hopefully I don't lose too much time from that. Oh no, oh, I've lost time from that though, that's for sure. That's going to affect me all the way down the straight. 5/10 down. Bother. Well, there's still 2 laps to beat that 157.1. I have faith in myself. I can do this. I can do this. I can't do this, who am I kidding? Oh, nice sprightly exit there. No wheel spin, but just all gripped up quite nice. Okay, here's where I can make up a fair bit of time on the softs, I think. Through the S's. In fact, was it? I think the oh, I'm trying to think. The World Finals live event broadcast thingamajig actually mentioned that some of the corners on this track were taken from, or like it's sort of inspired by corners from tracks in real life. I think the S's, they did mention it was similar to Suzuka. I think they also mentioned that part of the squiggly straight was a bit like a rouge. Oh, come on. Hold the inside. There we go. Oh, bother! Why did I stop with the turning angle again? Losing time. Come on. Come on. Gotta nail it. Oh, there's so much traffic up ahead. I've just looked. Oh, no, 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 no. Not into the wall. Or the barrier. Or the concrete. Or whatever. Or the Armco. That's another one. on to the last lap. No, not the last lap. Why do I say? Because it's near the pit lane, that section. We're about to come on to the last lap, where I will have one final shot on these racing softs to get best lap time. What will the time be for this one? 5, 6, 7. Personal best by me so far is 1:57.7. Okay, brake at here. Okay, slipstream. I've got slipstream here. This is working out alright. Blue flags would mean them get out of the way and not box me in. Bit close. Oh, I've got the braking just a tad late, but not too bad by my standards. Okay. Make sure I get a decent run onto the straight here. Slow down. There we go. There we go. More slipstream. These guys better not brake check me. Things are actually working out alright for this lap. I think it was this section that they said was inspired by Eau Rouge or something like that. Slightly. Oh bother. No, no. This is going wrong, this is going wrong, this is going so wrong. Okay. Where's the next sector split? Oh, it's just up here. Okay. Focus. Focus. 1.3 seconds up. Just clipping the barriers slightly. Don't screw up this one. There we go. Come on. What will the time be? Will it be a 1:57.1? Yes, I will. It's a 1:56.3 on the last lap. That took a bit of focus. Well done, me. Got a bit of extra credits. But public credits are not good here. I need something more real. Installs microtransactions. Alright, that concludes the GT League stuff. One last thing that I want to do. I'll get, a car. We'll see what there is. So there's nothing new here that I haven't already got, I think. It'd be really nice if I actually had the money to buy that McLaren, but alas not. Still 2 million credits away. What I could do, maybe, yeah, to end it off, why not? I'll buy the Pontiac Firebird. Considering it's a car that I can afford, and it's also hasn't really been leaked since before the silhouettes came out. That's what I'm trying to say. So I've got that now, and we will head for the last time on this stream. Time trial. Tokyo Expressway. Here we can see the south outer loop there and the south inner loop here. We'll be doing south outer considering we haven't really done too much of that. 3.23 miles long. Should we do night again? Night was a very nice time of day for this. So I'll just be doing a couple laps of this for the sake of it. See how it goes from here. Vert C. John in the chat, hello. We're just about finishing off. Yeah, just doing a couple laps of the South Outer Loop, the one that hasn't really been featured on the live event broadcasts. And then we should be ending it off. But thanks for joining us, or us, me, because I have no friends, it's literally just me here. Yeah, thanks for tagging along. Traction control off. Sports hards. Yeah, we'll keep it sports hards. Leave all that stock, I think. That is a meaty sounding car. What else would you expect from American muscle? Look at this thing. Beautiful. Cockpit cam. Probably can't see it that well because of the night settings, but we'll just go back to chase cam. Oh, it likes to slide, does it now? In fact, what I might do is just get all the cars that I haven't driven yet from the update that I can't afford and go from there and just take them all on a lap. That way you just show more stuff. Of course, the more content the better, right? It does make a really nice sound. Maybe you can see the cockpit a bit better now. Oh no, into the barrier. Yeah, oh, that's mad reflections going off that windshield. Coming up to favourite section of this layout, the unique chicane. Very nice stuff. Actually, it doesn't remind me of the one on the straight in the middle of Special Stage Route 11. It reminds me of the one near the end of the lap before the last corner. Okay, so that's a lap in that done. Moving swiftly on. I'll probably just buy what I can real quick. Back in Brand Central. I should have done this before, to be fair. Okay. So Chevrolet had the Corvette. We already saw the Tesla in action. Okay, so the C3 is 50,000, C2 100,000. Alright. We'll keep it Sebring Silver. I'll change to that right now. Right, what else was there that I can actually afford? Okay, can't afford the McLaren, I know that much. Already got the BMW. Peugeot was just Photo Escapes. FIA was museum. Ah, of course, Ferrari F50. Can I afford such a thing? Bother, I can't. Oh, that's annoying. That is really, really, really annoying. I'll have to save up for that as well, perhaps. Or perhaps just wait until I win it daily workout style. I'll have to see about that. So besides that, I think that's it then. So it's just the Corvette that I can afford right now that we can showcase. Oh, where am I going? We'll showcase Tokyo South Altitude or Tokyo Seoul. We'll do daytime because we didn't see this layout in the daytime. Oh, that is a very, very nice looking red interior there. Oh, and the white walls. I didn't see that when I first saw the car. Oh, wow. Those are nice. Of course, the Corvette badge there. Auto Peasant. I mean, coming from you, CJ, it's not exactly like you have grounds to speak, but whatever. This man is standing very still. That is terrifying. Let's see what there is. Okay. Scrolling through. Yeah, okay. Corvette C2 time. Memories of Gran Turismo 1. Another meaty sound, but of course different to the Firebird we tried out just before this. I wonder in time trial mode, do the trains even come and go? Probably not. Oh wait, no, there's one, as soon as I say. Oh no, oh no, 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 I cannot be doing that. Let's go to the interior. Look at this. A very nice job, Polyphony. Pop-up headlights. Alright, they just sort of auto. They're automatically on for this circuit. So I can't just make them pop up and then pop back down again. Oh, again, okay. Note to self, the brakes aren't the best in the world. Of course, it is a very old car, so that's to be expected. Oh, again, just no grip. Not really doing this car justice at the moment. Oh, sliding around at the speed of sound. Got places to be. Apparently not. Auto gearbox still. Okay, slow down for this. There we go. I've made a corner for once. See, I really like that chicane. That is a nice chicane. Oh. Okay, coming around the last corner now. There's another train. What will the time be? We can compare it to the one we set before. Right, let's just quickly see this. Yeah, it's 2 seconds slower. That's about right. This man is still standing very, very still. But anyway, that pretty much concludes today's stream of the update 1.31. I'll just let this cinematic roll out while I do the intro. We're just starting the stream apparently. The outro. So yeah, hope you have enjoyed my adventures in this update and the GT League especially. I hope you will stick around for perhaps future updates. Of course I do other content as well, such as random race commentary, which is probably my most popular series at the moment. So yeah, until next time, I will see you then. I will be ending the stream after this series of car slideshows. So yeah, until then, see ya.